in 60 years, you can count on your fingertips the number of medals Ghana has won at the Olympics, but you can't count on your arms, on your fingertips, the number of medals Ghana has won this weekend alone. It's in the sport of arm wrestling, and today on the Sports on Pulse, that is what we are looking at. We are celebrating a very young federation that is making inroads. Just like we've said about basketball and tennis this year, arm wrestling has become one of the federations that we should toast to. And in the studio with me are the captain of the Ghana arm wrestling team that made the country proud in somewhere in West Africa. We'll get the details. And also the only female who won 2 gold medals at the African Championships, at the West African Championships. There'll be the African Championships happening in Ghana as well. So plenty of reasons to celebrate, as well as the president of the Ghana Arm Wrestling Federation. Charles Osei-Sibe is on my extreme left. He is a very known face in Ghanaian broadcasting. Thanks for joining us, Charles.
My pleasure.
He also doubles as the boss of Ghana Arm Wrestling. And also we have Alberta Boatima Ampoma of the Ghana Police. She's an amazing arm wrestler. Hello. Hi. And also Edward Asamoah of Ghana Immigration. They were all part of the contingent that went to make the country proud, and they will tell us all about it. It was in Lagos, wasn't it, Charles?
Sure.
Tell us about it. You've been here to talk about it twice already. The Ghanaian event and then the West African event. You've gone and you've delivered.
That's why I'm elated to be back here, because you have been with us through thick and thin, and we are happy to be back here. Now, the Lagos story is something that will be told one day, but it was a trauma going by road to Lagos. You know, we did everything we could. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the support we needed.
Air tickets.
Air ticket stuff. We had a lot of engagement from the National Sports Authority and then the ministry. They engaged us, but unfortunately, we couldn't get the support. A few friends, Kofi Krom Pharmacy, TT Brothers, and then Abencio, original Abencio, give us something, and then we decided to go by road. I had to also visit my bank. I met my bankers, but because we were determined, we had to make that unpleasant trip by road. And the guys told me that, President, because you want to do it, we want to do this with you. We got into Lagos, we were tired, we had to sleep overnight, we do the weigh-in, we eat what we could get, you know, and then we went into battle. Unfortunately for us, day 1 we were leading. Until day 2, the Nigerians decided to pull some magic. We had to allow them to win because they are
good magic or bad magic?
Well, it was
no.
It was a bad magic. You know, in arm wrestling, you register on the first day. You register all your players.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they came back in the day two to add to the numbers.
I see.
When they realized they had to register a lot of para athletes to be able to beat us.
Yeah.
That's how come they were able to win. But generally, Gary, I think we did well.
Ghana came second.
Ghana came second, winning 22 medals. The last time Ghana won that number of medals was in 2013 when I took weightlifting team to Morocco.
Yeah.
We had 19 medals. This time in Nigeria, 22 medals. And I am happy because we had challenges. We went through it. The athletes were ready to die for the country, and they went. Can you believe that even the tracksuit they wore, we had to sew?
Wow.
Apparel, everything came from us. It was because, and today when we met the minister, he was challenged. He said that, look, you've proven me wrong. He said, you've proven me wrong. We met the NSA boss, he was challenged. We met Dr. Usu Ansan and all of them, the GOC boss. They were all challenged. They said, you've proven us wrong. We thought that you could do nothing, but for what you have done, whatever we plan giving you, we'll look and let you have it. So I am happy for them, and they make me happy because they are always excited playing arm wrestling. Yeah. So we are back home. Some of us are sick, but we'll be strong soon.
It's interesting because this journey has been chronicled right here in the studios. When Charles first came here to introduce the sport, we had a demonstration, a live demonstration with him here in the studio. He beat me mercilessly in a few exhibition things that we did here. He came in to tell us about the Ghanaian Championship and then to tell us that they were going for the West African one and then the African one as well, and now they are here. These are, without the players in every sport, there's nothing. So Alberta and Edward, congratulations again. Let me start with you, Alberta. You were the only female contestant or participant from Ghana. You won 2 medals. How was the entire experience?
Oh, the entire experience was very good. You know, by road wasn't easy, but we need to go. We have no option. And moreover, you know, I've been to a lot of competitions before. So with weightlifting.
Oh, okay.
So when I went in, I wasn't nervous. You know, I was having the courage to do it.
Experience.
And with the training that they give us at home and the experience that the African Referee Federation gave us back here, it's also give me another experience to compete with. Although the Nigerians were very strong, but you know, I have to use my little techniques to win them.
I remember Charles said before you left for this competition in Nigeria that arm wrestling is not all about strength, and sometimes it's about
the state of mind, the technique, the speed in the arm and all that. And the Malians proved it. The Mali were the most outstanding team.
Yeah.
So beautiful, they were smart on the table, they were strong, the technique was perfect.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we beat them.
Unfortunately for them. So, Edward, tell us your experience as well. You were, I see a gold, I see a
silver and bronze.
Silver and bronze. You couldn't get the gold yourself. But still, you're from Ghana Immigration. What does this do to the confidence of people like you going forward?
Getting the experience, it's very good because, you know, Ghana being the first time going to this competition, you know, being exposed to the world, and we know how to wrestle now, know how to stand behind the table to fight the opponents.
Yeah.
So all that we ask is that we need to train more, because as my president said, the Malians, the Nigerians, the Cameroonians, they are very strong because they've been in the game for a very long time. So all that we need to know is train well towards the next competition.
Nice one. So that was a story in Lagos. There's another aspect to this going forward. I mean, now that we won 22 medals, where do we go from here? Where we go from here is that Ghana has been selected to host the 2018 Africa Challenge competition, and also Charles Osesibe, he has been elected Deputy General Secretary of the Africa Arm Wrestling Federation Board. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Next year the competition is coming here. What does this mean for us?
Well, it was one of the key reasons for which I decided to go to Lagos with a team.
Yeah.
Because my point was that if I truly want to expand the development of the sport, then you must consider hosting of championships. You must consider participating in international, you know, championships. So it was why we went. We went there. There was a bid from Morocco. We also put in a bid. And then plus and minus, we argued our way out, and then Ghana won. For me, it makes me happy. What we need to do within the next 1 year is that we must improve infrastructure. At least we are convinced that the sports hall will be renovated to a certain standard because we're going to host this championships. Now, we are also mandated to go around the nation to make sure we get quality guys to represent and probably host and win. So we are going to work with the tertiary institutions, the university and the polytechnics.
Which is where the talent always is.
Yes, and then we also work with the GES. We continue our collaboration with the security services, and then we'll move around to make sure that within 1 year or within 8 months, we'll be able to raise a formidable national team. What we seek to do is to raise a national team and then present about 200 competitors during the championships. We must host and win. I remember Egypt 3 years ago presented about 230. They hosted and presented about 230 and they won. So we want to present about 200 athletes and then see if we can host and win. But it's a challenge for us. It will enhance development and promotion of the sport.
Excellent. So Edward from the Ghana Immigration and also Alberta from the Ghana Police Service, Charles Osesibe, the Deputy General Secretary of the African Arm Wrestling Federation. Thank you very much for your time, and congratulations again for doing so well for yourselves and for the country.
We thank you and your team for the support you've given us. When we came in, she was like, oh, is he one of the football journalists? I said, no. This man is a sports journalist. So we thank you so much and your team for the support you've given arm wrestling. We'll continue to make you proud.
Right. Thank you very much as well. And thank you for staying with us on the Sports on Pulse. Always great to be able to support things that bring fruit or that get into positions where they bring us laurels. Big shouts to Enesboama and the producers. They are the real brains behind this push that you are seeing. We'll be here again at 8:20 to bring you all the latest sport from Wimbledon and also from around the transfer world. I'm Gary Al Smith.